Good morning, dear judges and colleagues, to our virtual poster. My name is Fitriana Nuryadi, and I'm an obstetrician gynecologist with my partner, Dr. Kartika Qonita. We are from the Faculty of Public Health Universitas Indonesia. We'll present our poster entitled Clinical and Cost Effectiveness Analysis in Cervical Cancer Screening Strategy, a Systematic Review. As we know, that cervical cancer is the third most cancer that causes women death in the world, and the second leading cause of related death in Indonesia. In 2011, about 2.5 million US dollars spent by Indonesia government for cervical cancer treatment, and only for low-middle socio-economic population. Screening tests consist of cytology evaluation, direct visual inspection, and HPV tests are a kind of strategy. The implementation of those are the cost-effectiveness strategies to ease the burden of cervical cancer treatment. And the next will be presented by Dr. Kartika Qonita.
Thank you, Dr. Fitriana. So, this study aimed to analyze the most effective and practical options of cervical screening based on clinical impact and cost effectiveness. 5 online databases, namely Scopus, Science Direct, Cochrane, EBSCO, and ProQuest, were searched with searching keywords includes clinical impact, cost effectiveness, hospital, low resource settings, cervical cancer screening, and additional keywords depends on the searching references on each online database. The study inclusion criteria are full text, all study type, and we exclude study about cervical cancer with complications, other cancer, metastasis, or screening combined with vaccines. Using Prisma flow diagram, 93 records identified through database searching and 10 studies were systematically selected in the review, including 1 randomized control trial, 4 model, 4 cross-sectional, and 1 cohort study after the criteria applied. We assess the studies included based on the clinical impact or cost effectiveness. We conduct the quality appraisal on each study, and most of the study were categorized as good. Here are the result summary from the studies in the table. Thank you. I give back the presentation to Dr. Fitriana.
Thank you. VIA gave large number of false positive and required colposcopy confirmation. In low resource settings, cytology screening not often viable because of the lack of cytopathologists. Some studies have confirmed that HR-HPV testing is more sensitive than cytology and visual inspection. One drawback of HPV testing is that it's more expensive and time-consuming than cytology-based screening, and it requires sophisticated laboratory infrastructure. A switch to HPV protocol resulted in both life-saving and cost-saving, with no significant difference in net quality-adjusted life years gain. However, from 10 studies included, only 4 articles showed cost-effectiveness in each country. Cost-effectiveness analysis in each article has different measurements depending on what units word they use. Example, cost or life year gained, cost or QALY, incremental analysis or net benefit. For the conclusion, we identified the most effective cervical cancer screening strategy, especially in low resource setting based on clinical impact and cost effectiveness in single HR-HPV. We need the cooperation between government, healthcare, and community to overcome the burden of cervical cancer. These screening methods giving hope as a potentially life-saving advance for women. Thank you.